Johanna Lundin. I'm the CEO and founder of EQUALATE. I'm based in Sweden. I think that you can hear on the name EQUALATE that it means action, to do something. Equality and justice is really important to me, and it was basically the idea when I started up EQUALATE many years ago. And I've spent the last 15 years equalating and working for gender equality, diversity, and inclusion within the private and the public sector. EQUALATE facilitates trainings, process management, and making policies and laws come alive within organizations. And I think that all of us knows that Sweden has a pretty good reputation when it comes to gender equality. And gender mainstreaming, which is the strategy to make gender equality alive. We have the world's first feminist government in Sweden, and the intention is often good, but how does it look for real in the workplaces? We're not there at all. We have not come that far at all, actually. To make diversity and inclusion come alive, it needs a lot of training, methods, tools, gender awareness, and strategies, and a lot of knowledge about change and resistance, because resistance is a big part of making diversity and inclusion. That's why organizations often contact us on EQUALATE to get the support to see an inequality and make a change for diversity and inclusion. We know that, for instance, that women are totally underrepresented as CEOs in Sweden. Only 4% of all CEOs are women. How come? Are the women not clever enough? Of course not. The norm of a leader is still a man, and we will keep building that patriarchal organization till the day when we realize that we have something to win from diversity. So why should women be leaders? Well, international reports shows that listed companies with women CEOs are doing twice as good as the average, and has beat the comparative index every year except once since 2009. Another one shows that every extra 10% of women in management meant 3.5% increased profit. But of course, this is not about economical growth, it's about justice. But I have noticed that it makes people interested in diversity. Reports also shows that when women are leaders, the infrastructure changes. Women are climbing towards top management. Glass roofs have already been crushed. And the power of the role model, right? If she can, I can. Another thing that I have seen within both the public and the private sector is the importance of the organizational culture. Many organizations have started to understand that we can benefit from diversity. So it attracts women and minorities, but when they start working, something goes wrong. They are leaving. And the reasons for that? Well, sexism and sexual harassment is definitely one of them. The other one is that you realize that you don't have the equal opportunities as your male colleagues. You don't get promoted. You don't get the salary. You don't have the same value. I've seen this so many times. And I would leave, and she is leaving. The trend is super clear. And she will bring that bad reputation about your organization with her. We need to address the unconscious bias, attitudes or stereotypes that affects our views, actions, and our ability to take decisions. Everyone is biased. The results of acting upon our biases makes inequality. One good question here is, are we prioritizing marginalized people's safety over privileged people's comfort? Or is it the opposite? Who is important, the marginalized people's safety or privileged people's comfort? Did you know that how you look, the color of your skin will affect your salary? Studies show that blondes earn 7% more than brunettes, for instance, thin people more than overweight, and tall men more than short men. Black people have lower salary than white people in Sweden. This is not something that we think about ourselves. We do believe that we can handle it all, that we can trust our gut feeling that we're doing good, but the truth is often the absolute opposite. When we trust our gut feeling when it comes to recruitment, it shows that we will hire someone like me, someone like us, someone who is familiar. So we're not striving for diversity, obviously. We need to work for it. It's pretty uncomfortable, but it will give benefits. So we need to have action plans to secure our organizations from ourselves, basically. Because what people say and what they actually do is totally different.